This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Good evening. Hello to all of our viewers and listeners out there. You are watching INC Radio Sacramento.
Whenever we need him, he's always there. There's no one else who does what he can do. Each time we seek him, oh, he always cares. Don't ever fear, he's just a prayer away.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone tuning in, and welcome to Sacramento. INC Radio Sacramento. If this is your first time joining us, thank you so much for joining us. We're glad to see you. And if you've come back to tune in again, we're even more happy that you've come along and you're coming here to listen to what we have to say here on INC Radio Sacramento. We want to greet everyone a happy new year. It is our first show of the year, and we're really grateful that we have all been blessed with another year. Um, Speaking of that, we will talk about it a little more in our show. But first of all, we would like to give our special thank you to Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our executive minister. Brother Angelo Irano V. Manalo, our SESB president and CFO coordinator, Brother Arnold Solano, our INC radio station manager, our own Brother Pedro de la Cruz Jr., our district minister, Brother Ray de Mesa, our assistant district minister, Brother Andy Nicolas, our CFO advisor, Brother Mark Mariano, our multimedia bureau advisor, Brother Manley or Kuya Manley and Daya, our executive INC radio producer, and of course, the whole INC radio team. And of course, again, to all of you, we're so grateful for you tuning in. Just to give you some perception of time, it is 1:30 Pacific Standard Time. And before we get into the what is it? Get into our show. We do want to just let everyone know um, to watch us. You can just type in youtube.com in the search bar. You just type in INC Radio Sacramento, California. And you can also watch the INC Radio show on incradio.org. Now let's take it over to our lovely panel that has joined us here today. I want to start. My name is Sister Lisa. I am from Roseville, and our weather, well, some of our panelists here kind of have the same weather, so I'm going to reserve it for them. But I do want to start with Brother Nathan. Nathan, thank you for joining us today. Can you please introduce yourself and just let us know how the weather is out there?
Thank you, Sister Lisa. My name is Brother Nathan, and I'm from the local congregation of Roseville. The weather over here is rainy and cloudy, so I kind of like it, but at the same time I don't.
It's a what is it? It's like a hot chocolate weather type of deal. Turtlenecks, scarves. I just had some soup for lunch, so definitely the weather calls for that. Let's go to Brother Ron Ron. Hi Ron Ron.
Hey, Lise. Hello, everyone. I'm Ron. As you know, yeah, there it is. Do you want me to get the weather here in Elk Grove, which is 30 miles away from Roseville? Because it's the same weather. All right, back to you, Lisa.
Thanks, Ron Ron. Oh, okay, and then of course, saving the best for last, we have Atateri, the legendary Atateri. Tell
What
everyone
is
who you are.
that? You guys are so funny. I love it. So, okay, I'm Terry. So, I'm from the locale of Fresno. By the way, Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you so much for once again you joined us to listen to us and watching us. The weather here in Fresno is 51 degrees, a little bit cloudy. There may be times it's foggy at times, but so other than that, it's cold. So it's very nice. I like the cold weather, like you said, chocolate uh, day. Ate Lisa?
Thanks, Ate Terry. Thanks for joining us. And see, you got a scarf on too. I have a turtle. It's cold.
I do,
It's
I do.
cold. We're trying to stay toasty out here. Okay, so speaking of food, unfortunately, at the care who usually does our sample Saturdays, she's not feeling well. So let's, send her some well wishes. Hope she gets better soon. But we do want to talk about maybe your current recipe that like you're obsessed with. And if you don't cook, maybe just your most favorite meal that you've been having lately. So besides hot chocolate and soup, maybe there is a specific soup. You're welcome to share which one. And then of course, if you are out there tuning in with us, you can share your recipe down in the comments. But we do want to start with our panel. Okay, Ate Terry, let's take it back to you. What is like a recipe or maybe like a meal you've been like just it's been on your menu for the last week or so?
Yeah, so because it's cold, my favorite, I like the soup that is sour. And you know where I'm getting that? It's called Sinigang, bruh. Come on. Everybody loves that. Even Ron. Look at him. Even Nathan and you too, Lisa. I know you guys like Sinigang. But yeah, I'm part of that gang, the Sini. Anyway, yes, that's what I like. And I like it spicy. So I like it spicy, and then I like it really sour and goes over my steamy hot rice. Oh my, that's the best. So that's one of my favorites, Atalisa.
Man, Ate Terry, you think we're funny? You're funny too. With the gang, we're all part of the gang. Let me see. What about okay, so I know Ron was having some genuine reactions to Atateri's recipe for a meal that she's been into. Ron, what have you been into lately?
Uh, uh, now, that sinigang is good. Sinigang, right? Sinigang, how it's pronounced. How it's actually pronounced. Right now, my favorite, my favorite thing to eat, especially with the weather, is I don't know if a lot of people know what this is. They kind of just call it gal, but I know there are actual differences. It's called arroz caldo. Um,
Ooh, that's good too.
yeah,
That's
so
nice.
that's like my favorite thing. It's something my grandma made for me. It's something my mom makes for me. It's something that I make for myself now. Um, Personally, I think I cook it the best. That's because I'm cooking it for specifically my own taste. Um,
Mm.
but theirs is good too. Just like yesterday, my mom made it for me and it was good. Um, yeah, so that's the thing that I like a lot. The rice porridges. Yeah, there it is.
It is comforting though, because it's like rice, right? And then it's definitely even along with sinigang, it's very comforting.
Yeah,
I
it's a
think even
savory
during the summer, I will still have either one. So
same.
I
Yeah.
don't think I don't think the weather needs to like dictate when we have that. I know it just fits better, but for sure,
Hmm.
absolutely, it's one of the most comforting meals that you can have. Okay, we kind of set the bar high, but Nathan, what are you? What is the most recent recipe or like meal you've been um having over the last week that you just had to have?
Call me basic, but I've been making these sandwiches with bacon and egg and cheese. It just tastes good, but I wish I could cook more Filipino food. It's just I don't have the time for it. And what's actually funny at the Terry, I had sinigang this morning. It
I love it.
was really really good.
Oh, yeah.
See,
I like
he's
the way
part of
young
the gang
people
too.
It's part of the
just
gang. The Sydney, let's go. Okay.
That's really, yeah, no, and I think even too, I was kind of taking a look at our live chat right now. Someone did put something different. There is a lot of love for Lugao and Arroz Caldo, but someone else brought up champorado, and that's
Oh,
Mm.
another really
oh, yeah.
comforting meal.
Hmm.
Someone, I think I saw baked ham somewhere. A
Ham.
baked ham, yeah, yo, a brown hold on, let me say this, the full recipe. Brown sugar and spice glazed baked ham. That was what was put. That's the one that like
Mm.
shouted out to me. And that takes a lot of preparation too. I think all of the dishes, well, even with the sandwich that you're talking about, Nathan, that still takes some prep. You got to cook the egg separate, the bacon. I don't know if you're team toast or just team
Do
plain
you toast
bread
the
right
bread,
out of the
Nathan?
bag. I love it toasted with some butter on it.
Do you
Team
toast the bread?
toast. Oh, I like
It's
that.
so good. Um, but thanks for sharing that, and we're hoping that, when Ate Care comes back, we can have a little more, you can share. She always brings in all these fascinating recipes and foods. So we're hoping that next week, we'll be able to have her back on, and she has something exciting for us to share with. We do want to take it um, next to our updates. Like if there's any like activities that you guys want to share that's happening in your neck of the woods this weekend. I know for us in Roseville, we did have our special gathering last night for and worship service, and it was to for the launch of INC Giving. So it was really
Mm.
exciting to see that project become the forefront again. I do enjoy, I do remember a lot of those INC Giving activities, and it's so exciting that it's something that we're gonna see more of again. But for any of you, so like Ate Terry, Ron, Nathan, is there any activities? Definitely with Ron, are there any district activities?
So there's like a number of things that are coming up. Just FYI, I believe the calendar was sent out, but like in terms of this month and next month, Unity Games basketball by locale and volleyball. There's also bowling coming up next month. So put your teams together and hit those lanes. Um, let's see what else is there. Local wide evangelical missions, January 8th. Oh, something that's fun for El Grove is our anniversary celebration will be on the 20th.
Oh, happy anniversary.
Yeah, thank
Nice.
you. It is our 14th, according to Hazel. It is our 14th anniversary.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
Um, and there will also, and just like last night, there was a uh, INC giving special officers gathering. And um, yeah, I mean, just keep watching and you'll see more things coming up in the coming weeks. Yeah, yeah. Plug the show.
Thank you, Ron. Yeah, I think especially if you're attending in your congregation, just listen out for announcements. There's always something going on, so make sure to take advantage of those opportunities. Come join us. Come join those in your congregation if there is an activity or if there is a district activity. Join us, and you can see everyone from around the district. Um, Other than that, Nathan, at the Terry, are there anything happening in your neck of the woods?
Okay, I'll go first since Brother Nathan is still kind of thinking. Yeah, I see him thinking. Okay, I think we had, yeah, an FYM every Friday, of course, and what we had was we went to one of our brethren's house, and we just kind of played some board games and things, and it was kind of fun because we the Kadiwas got together, and it's always nice for the bonding and love for the brotherhood, things like that, and it's always so relaxed with that. And then sometimes it follows an EVM, so there's also a way of us inviting other people to join us with that. So it was nice. It was really good. I enjoyed it.
I think board
Oh,
games are such a classic.
yeah. Yeah. Before I forget, Atelisa, you had mentioned champorado. So I just want to say one thing about that. So the champorado, that's the brown rice, right? You have in the morning or something like that. Am I
Yeah, I
correct?
think a lot of them see it as like it's isn't it more of like a dessert thing? I know it's like chocolate
Yeah, it's
instead.
it's
Yeah.
it's brown. So one time, I when I went to the Philippines, they said that you should have they. So I wanted the champorado, and then so I was leaving, and then they said, "Wait, you forgot your tuyo." So they said that tuyo and champorado goes together. That's their
Mm,
partners. So I did not know that. Like, I, who knew? Okay, so
it's
now whenever I hear champorado, I feel like I have to have tuyo with it. So, yeah, that was
Isn't toyo
something
it's
that I
like the
didn't know.
dried it's the dried little fish, right? The
Yes,
salted dried fish. Yeah.
yes,
So it makes it
that's the
savory.
one.
mm.
Yeah.
Is that true, chat? Chat, is that true? Let us know in the comments.
Let us know
What do you
Let
guys
us
think?
know.
what kind of toyo have you guys had?
Does Toya go in Chaparral?
Is that true, chat? I like that one too.
Is that
Okay.
true, chat?
Well, Nathan's having a good time. He's
Nathan's
like, I know what
laughing.
Yeah,
toyo is. He knows what it is.
It's
yeah, I
good.
do. I don't feel like it will match up, but I'll never know until I try it.
You know what? I
You
think
should,
because
you
it's
know,
so salty and then the rice
Yeah.
is a little bit sweet. So I don't know. That's what they told me. I'm like, really? That's what and my face was like with the question. Yeah.
Mm.
I feel like we should I think because chocolate and fish, it's not a combination that people normally think of. So I
Yeah.
think too, like maybe we should probably, I don't know if Ate Kara's done it this year where she has featured like Filipino desserts. I think we
Yeah.
should like, that's definitely an idea. And then we'll have Nathan try them. That'll be his opportunity to try it.
Sample Saturdays. That's
Nathan.
what you wait for,
Nathan's
Nathan.
first.
Yeah, I'll wait patiently.
Speaking of our live chat, Ron, is there any shout outs from the live chat that you want to bring up?
There's a lot of chats on here, a lot of comments, but I'll just run through a few. Um, from Andres Junior Nicholas. Is that kind of Andy?
Yeah,
Happy New Year to all, brethren.
Andy.
Let's remain active. Yes, we are right there with you. From Kaalana Taka. Hello po and happy View Year from the Taka family of Fairfield. NCL Fairfield, NCL Minfam. Let's see who else we got on here. We have our Christian Rhoda. Happy New Year, everyone, on INCRadio Sacramento Satellite Studio. Happy New Year to you too, Pot. Who else we got? We have Kajoel Hula Guy. Enjoy watching from Elk Grove. I enjoy hosting from Elk Grove. Um, that's my resident minister. We have Elenita Kanowski, greeting from the local of Sacramento. Shout out Sacramento. Let's see who else we got on here. We have Kagati Glindro. Hello, everyone. Greetings from NCL Livermore. Greetings, Kagati. Let's see who we got here. Let's see. We'll get one more in here. From Ina Nicholas. Greetings, to everyone watching from the local of Sacramento, Northeast California. And let's do one more from looks like Orlando Thomas watching from Oregon, USA. Hello.
Oh.
Thank you for watching from Oregon. We like people who are from out of state. We love to see people out of state watching. But yeah, we'll get back more into the comments. Back to you, Luis.
Thank you. I'm glad to see. Of course, I agree. Our live chat is always so active, and I think it's gotten challenging for us to be able to go to actually keep up because it just constantly there's so many people interacting with us, and we're very grateful for that. We
Mm.
do want to move on to talking about this year, right? And looking forward to what lays in store for all of us. So we do want to start with a question. What thought or feeling comes to mind when you hear the phrase looking ahead? So again, for everyone, for our panel and for our everyone tuning in and in the live chat, please respond. We want to be able to hear what you guys think too. So what thought or feeling comes to mind when you hear the phrase looking ahead?
Prepared.
Thinking caps, thinking caps. Nathan, I see
Mm.
thinking. I feel like you have an
Mm.
answer, Nathan. What are you thinking, Nathan?
Oh, I
Or
said prepared.
feeling?
Being prepared. He said, "Be prepared."
Prepared, prepared. Okay. Any others? I feel okay, I think this is just always me. I always feel like I'm anxious, especially when you just don't know. I feel like that's just normal for to be nervous about the unknown and the uncertain. But
Mm.
I do like Nathan's response of being prepared.
Being
Any other
prepared for
thoughts or
what?
feelings for anything out Terry?
Anything,
Nathan's
yeah.
prepared for
For
anything.
anything. You're right. When that phrase comes to mind, it's like looking out to the horizon. I don't know. You know,
Terry's looking at it like physically. She's like, "I'm looking ahead." Like what is in front of me.
you
The
know,
only the only reason I said prepared is because you know how God is always on our side, so we gotta be always
Mm.
prepared for anything, because God will be
Mm.
there for anything that may happen, good or bad. So we have nothing to worry about.
agreed.
Mm.
I agree.
Yeah, see, he's all told you he's always ready.
He prepared that answer.
Nathan's always ready. I did see in the live chat some responses. I saw possibilities, opportunities from Brother Rudy Iaga. What else did I see? I saw faith and trust, getting our heads up. Reward is another one.
Mm.
Um,
Get
Reward is
answers,
such like
guys.
yeah, it's like such a good it's so positive. It's like yes,
Yeah.
there's something waiting for us and we're going to gain something. And I feel like that's cuz looking ahead, I feel like I said for mine was a little like on a downside. I feel anxious. And then but it's normal. It's normal. But like of course Nathan did say um what is it? Being prepared
Yeah.
and having faith and trust. So a lot of us feel the same way. But I also liked Ate Terry's answer where you're saying you're just looking over into the horizon. I
Looking
was
yonder.
thinking I honestly was thinking artistically too. I was like, look at the goal. It's like right there. I was like more metaphorical in
Yeah.
that sense.
Yeah.
Right? Ron, is there anything that you were thinking of?
Looking ahead. Um, I guess kind of the same thing, like just looking forward.
Yeah.
Just like,
Mhm.
like thinking about the future. I guess future is the one
Mhm.
word I would associate to that ahead. Um, yeah.
Yeah, so our Ate Abby, who's our multimedia director, she did put moving forward to better days ahead. So always like
Mm.
thinking positively, like there's
Mhm.
always going to be something better, and when you look at it that way, then you tend to see the good in everything, right?
Mhm.
Because things are going to always be challenging, and we hope that with this new year, everyone's everyone has that sense of positivity going it's gonna happen, this is what's gonna happen, being prepared, planning, right? I think planning is like another good word to say when it comes to looking ahead.
Mhm.
um, the other thing we do want to kind of ponder on a little bit more before we close our show is like why is it important to look ahead or towards a goal?
Wow, that's deep.
Mm.
Why?
Okay. So, well, because, I think for us, because we know that there is going to be an end that's coming upon this world, as you know. And so we do need to be prepared, as Nathan mentioned. And we have that hope that we're not going to be, you know, besides everything that's going to happen, as Brother Nathan had mentioned, we don't have to worry about anything because, God is by our side, and we know that, our reward, as someone had mentioned, our reward is coming for us, or, to give to us. And I think that's, we have to be excited, to be eager, right? And finally, in spite of everything that's happened, right, or gonna happen still, we have that something to look forward to. There, that's my answer.
Dr. Terry, the
Mm.
legendary.
That's
Ah,
the legendary.
Terry, the legendary. Just absolutely. That's definitely the message when it comes to the future. We want to keep our heads on straight. We want to make sure that we are looking towards the goal. We know what's in front of us and how to get to the next step. Very important. We know what's waiting for us at the end. Um, Before we close out, we do want to give it back to the live chat. So, Ron, is there any other greetings that we want to highlight before we close?
Yeah, sure. One from uh Mercy Tayabas. Champrado is a chocolate flavored rice and so good if partnered with toyo. So there's some truth to that. So W chat for answering that question. I guess it's true. Um, Other ones more related to the topic. Um, uh, let's see. Looking ahead. Um, yeah, all the greetings just started coming in. I missed all the the ones. Um, let's see. Okay, here we go. Staying focused. Look ahead to stay focused and reach goals. Um, Such a great and needed topic, but nice. Thank you, Karudi. Let's see where else. We got another nice sentiment, Glenda Castro. We're going to be okay as long as we continue to be faithful. Hmm. I'm liking these comments. Keep
Wow.
them coming.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. What else is in here? Looking ahead to always be a better Christian, but okay,
Agreed, agreed.
okay.
See across
Agreed.
the board.
So you always know you're moving forward, not backwards. Okay. W chat. Yeah. Um,
Nice.
Please continue to comment even after. We love to see these. We read these later on, off stream. But Lisa, if you back to you.
Thank you so much. We're glad that everyone's engaging with us, in the live chat. And of course, we're so grateful that our panel's here. We can all just contribute and just have a good time. We hope that everyone kind of learned a little bit more and kind of reflected on how to get ready for this new year. And as we get into this new year, there's a lot ahead of us. But we hope that you enjoyed our show and that you tune in every Saturday, 1:30 PST, so Pacific Standard Time, and you get to see us again. We're on here once in a while. We hope that. Oh, also our Ate Melvi, she's also not feeling well, so well wishes to her and Ate Care. We hope to see them come back soon, and feel a lot better. Other than that, get ready, get set, and get on
Yeah.
INC Radio Sacramento. Thank you everyone for tuning in.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.